Alright, good evening. Tonight, it's a rainy night, Bremerhaven, where I live, northern Germany. What better way to spend an evening when it's raining than to play some unreleased video games? Tonight, I'm gonna start with Nightmare Busters. So, the ROM for this was leaked, I think, in 2010 or so. Basically, some guy found a prototype of this game in I forget where exactly, and anyway, he ended up selling it, and that person ended up dumping the ROM after this sort of fundraiser on Assembler Games. So yeah, up to the point where the prototype was found, there wasn't really a lot known about this game. There was a screenshot of it in a Nintendo Power issue, which was actually really prominent, so it's kind of surprising because that was in a Shinshokai event, which is basically the Japanese equivalent of E3. And this game is developed by 3 people in London, a bunch of French people. So anyway, from what I recall, this game is really hard. So probably it is lacking in a difficulty mode, but we'll see. So we'll give it a start, and then we'll talk more about this game. First, we'll look at the options. Now there's a difficulty mode. For some reason, it has mono by default. Hopefully easy is actually easy. You can play it 2-player. I don't know if it's simultaneous or not, but I'll try that later. Let's give it a start. The artwork in this game is really nice. It looks like they put a lot of effort into this. I don't know if there's supposed to be an actual story to this, but it looks like they were planning on doing something like that. But this game is quite a bit like Mega Man. Ugh. You don't get a lot of health. Ah! Even though it's easy mode, it's still really hard. Now we got flames. Haha. Oh, come on. As if the game was not hard enough. This is like arcade level hard, where they want you to, like, you know, they want you to put more quarters in, but there's no quarters. Like, how am I supposed to get past this? I guess this isn't quite like Mega Man, because you can shoot up. go. And yeah, you can't pass those fireballs. Oh, you have to. No, that didn't work either. At least you keep the upgrade, or, well, I guess not. I thought you got to keep the upgrades, but no. Oh, jeez, everything is going out to kill you in this game. The worst is that you can't just hold the shoot button to just continuously shoot. You have to keep hitting. It's sort of like Mega Man. Oh. Hey, boss fight. You have a nice health bar that doesn't really go down very quickly. Well, that worked. Oof. Hey, an actual unicorn. We beat the first boss of Nightmare Busters, made possible by this explosion move. Like, I think there's probably supposed to be like a story to this game, but obviously it's not done yet. So, if you didn't know, there's a sort of official release of this game by this company called Super Fighter Team, but if you want to buy it, it's like 80 bucks. And it's not any different than this prototype. Like, they were supposed to change something, but they didn't. Like, it would have been nice if they reduced the difficulty level a bit, or made it so you don't have to just keep hitting Y button to shoot. Yeah, the artwork in this game is really good. The music's good too. Sort of sounds like Toto. Oh, that was a trap. Hey, I like this. Oh, that was not nice. This is nicer. Get rid of those goblins. Somebody on the Unseen 64 page for this game mentioned that there was this Capcom game that looks almost exactly the same as this game. Like, they really copied the style for this game, from this Capcom arcade game. Yeah, and if you go onto Nintendo Age, the people who got the game from Super Fighter Team just said it was an absolute garbage game. Like, the quality of the artwork and the box and the PCB, it was all just not very well done. Boom. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what those potions are for. Just like this move. Ah! You can just charge right through. That would have been nice to know. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, the potion is health, but... There's just so many enemies, they just keep coming. Just have to wait. Sort of like ghouls and ghosts in terms of the... See that? That is very broken. That dude is completely glitched out there. Oh yeah, if you read the Nintendo Age thread, it really sounds very much like a scam. Like, they basically took pre-orders and then didn't actually bring anything out for 2 years afterwards. They just took everybody's money and they didn't do anything with it. They put out a really cheap repro. And sort of, you know, pretty much any of these sort of unreleased games that ended up being made into like an official release, they're all like really poor quality. Like they packaging is bad, and they use the wrong voltage for the carts, so they could actually damage your Super Nintendo. I mean, even official ones like Capcom's re-release Street Fighter 2 was like that. Like, they basically used the wrong voltage. Okay, this is kind of unfair. So I don't really like supporting those kind of efforts because, you know, it's nice to bring out new Super Nintendo games, but if you're just downloading the ROM off the internet and then maybe getting rights from some long dead company, I mean, I don't really see the point in that. Who's your audience? Like, certainly not me. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not a collector. Oof. You have to watch. Ugh. Like, you can't hit those bushes. Yeah, I got one of these repros like for Lobo, and it's just terrible. Like, they don't. It's like a cheap pirate from Hong Kong or something. They're just out to make a quick buck on collectors. That's all that is. Like, the re-release of this game was what it was all about. This guy's hard. Yeah, I mean, like, even the Capcom one where they re-released Street Fighter 2, they're using the wrong voltage. This is what you have to do. Oh, you run out of dashes. You don't get infinite dashes. Oh, this guy's hard. It's hard to avoid getting hit. I get some dashes back. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, this game, I think it's pretty good. Like, it's hard, but it's alright. Got all of that. I don't know if there's any point. Yeah, beat the second level. Yeah, I like this game. It's not finished, but it's pretty clear it's not finished because, like, there's some polish that's needed. It would have been nice to have, like, the auto shoot, but oh man, this is tough. Like, you can't. Holy crap. Oh man, this is not good. Holy crap. Yeah, like, you can't avoid getting hit by that spike. It just comes right down at you. Like, I honestly don't know how you're supposed to get past that. Like, you're just gonna die. You can't make yourself fall faster. At least as far as I could tell. I'm assuming that I have to start from the beginning, and if that's the case, I'll move on to the next game because we've already seen the first two levels. Like, maybe if there's a password system, but no. Yeah, you have to start from the beginning. So yeah, I mean, this game looks, yeah, it's pretty good. Looks pretty much done. It's hard, but like that part where there's the falling spike, like I don't know if it's actually possible to get past that without getting hit, but so if you look at that Nintendo Power screenshot, it was actually from that blue enemy there. Until you get an upgrade, it's hard. So yeah, that's a pretty good game. Like, I like it. It's good. A little bit of polish. I think this could have been a great game. Like, having spots like that where it's almost unavoidable to not get hit. Oh. Yeah, that's Nightmare Busters. Let's go to the next game. I want to play Eurit. I haven't played this since I released the ROM like 12 years ago. So it should be fun. I forget how to play the game. Eurit. Alright. Let's... Radical Entertainment. Based out of Vancouver, Canada. The time has come for Eurit. Story time. Ruler of the galaxy. Yeah, I think this game would be really fun. It's 2-player. Let's read the instructions. First player to collect enough flags wins the round. Remember, if you're it, you cannot collect a flag. Tag, touch. Tag your opponent to make him or her it. This pointer tells you where and how far away your opponent is. The pointer's far away from you and you try it to your left, and so is your opponent. Need to get it's pretty rare for like a Super Nintendo game to have an internal manual. Pretty innovative for its time. Better make it easy. So yeah, if you look at the side, I wrote the article for this game in 2007, so 12 years ago. It's amazing it was that long ago. And this came from a whole bunch of Super Nintendo prototypes that Lost Levels had. And at some point, Scribey gave me all of the ROMs, said, "Have fun." Hamner. She has a great deal of spell power, so watch yourself or she will destroy you. Bog. The evil Bog is a force to be reckoned with. Mm-hmm.
Please select your destination.
Oh man. Please select your destination. That guy looks pretty scary. Minox. Forestia. Build. Press B.
Begin. Player 2 is victorious.
Oh, jeez. Wow. I'm not very good. I need to figure out how to play this. Nice passwords.
Please select your destination. Build.
Build. That must be the Emperor.
Begin. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is victorious.
I really love the voice acting in this. This is awesome.
Please select your destination.
Please select your destination. Minox.
Destroy.
Destroy. I'm it, so
Begin. Player 2 is now it.
just one more flag.
Player 1 is victorious.
It's a bit short, but I think in a two-player it might be
Please
fun.
select your destination. Speed.
So on the PlayStation, there's a game called Grid Runner, which is... Oh wait, I'm it. I have to find that dude. There's a game called Grid Runner, which is basically what this game's supposed to be.
Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it.
Chase after this
Player
dude.
2
Ah,
is victorious.
it's a pretty fast-paced game. I'll have to ask Danger Boy at Game Rave if he's ever played Grid Runner.
Please select your destination.
Oh man, it doesn't save that you've beaten these guys already.
Build. Begin. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is victorious.
I love the voice acting. That's great.
Please select your destination. Destroy. Begin.
Ah!
Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is victorious.
I love this. The voice acting is great.
Select your destination. Speed. Begin.
Get up here.
Player 2 is now it.
Controls are not perfect.
Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it. Player 1 is now it. Player 2 is now it.
Ah!
Player 1 is now it.
Oh man.
2 is
Ruined by the sensitive controls. It's like really... It's hard to be precise because as soon as you try to turn, it sort of sends you up or down.
Please select your destination.
Doesn't matter which stage, they
Build.
still go in the same order, no matter which way you go.
Begin.
He's got a gun, and I don't. Press Y to use a gun. I think I'll use save state next time because I don't want to play these levels all over again. Oh, ah! Victory! Do another save state. Calderon. Wonder if it explodes like Alderon did. Ah! He's gonna beat me. Ah! Can see some glitches in the background. Controls are so touchy. Yes! Hanmer. She was one of the selectable characters. Let's save the state again. Scrag. Iris. It's like Geodude. Looks like Geodude. I'm sure it doesn't matter which order. Six Flags. I'm it. one flag. Ah, that was a bad idea. It's almost better to like let him become it. If you let him get it, and then you can steal the flag. It's a pretty good strategy, actually. Just let him get close, and then steal the flag, just as at the end. That is the fatal flaw of this game. Like, if you were playing two-player, you just let your opponent like get close to the flag, and then you tag them just before they get to the flag. That is probably why this game would never be completed, because that's what would happen. You just like, okay, I'll just let the opponent build things, and then I'll come back and tag them. That's the fatal flaw of this game. Oh man. Ah, I was a little bit too late there. Oh, that's a bad move. I'll just follow you. Just want to know where you're going. He knows what I was doing. Yeah, the graphics are pretty good, but I mean, you can see the fatal flaw of the gameplay. Let's save it. The game has a fatal problem. Now, in this level, just sneaking up behind them is not going to work. Yeah, this game's pretty good. Except, you know, fatal flaw. This guy I call Butthead. I think it's supposed to be a brain, but it looks like a butt. Butthead. This guy's fast. Haha. It's way too fast for me. Could be a little bit broken. AI a bit broken. Yeah, the AI is a bit broken in this game. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter which opponent you start with, because it's just going to play the first level. Oh, it's different. Ah! It's like a rocket ship there. Ah. It isn't too. This game's pretty good, except you know the controls are kind of imprecise. Oh man, that knocked me out. Like, I want to go down and then... stuck in a loop. Good old AI. I can just relaxingly go and do this now. Oh, they got out of it. Yes. Hi, Ferbster. I really like the voice acting in this game. I'll maybe play it for a little bit longer. I'll play one more stage. I don't know if I'll stream too late tonight. There's one more game I want to do. This guy goes really fast. This enemies get in your way. Ah! It's way too fast. I cannot catch up. I guess there's that run button. Anyway, I got my trusty list here. So, let's see here. Really, the only things I haven't really played are Mr. Blue Pea, Super Shadow the Beast. I might try Rally again. Yeah, I might save Super Shadow the Beast and Mr. Blue Pea for another night. I'm gonna play Rally again because I didn't really play that much. I have failed. Yeah, last time we tried Rally, it was really didn't work out very well because everything on my computer messed up. So this time we'll give it a better chance. Maybe I'll load up the thing for that. One, three, five. Music in this is alright. Yeah. Alright, time for Network Q Rally, which is the title they gave because they didn't know it was actually just called Rally. I really like how Nintendo Power just completely trashed this game. Like, they didn't pull out any stops. They just said, this game is garbage. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're in control of anything. It's like... some dudes on the right. Oof. The complete lack of opposing cars is really makes this game lack variety. Like, I can see what they were going with in this game. Like, they wanted to try and make it a step up in terms of graphics from other Super Nintendo driving games, like compared to like Top Gear or something. But, you know, the car crashed ahead. But the music is not great. All you hear is the rumble of the engine. That's true. End of stage. I don't even know which guy I am. Oh, I'm player 1. So apparently I was off by 1 second. This music's alright. So it goes. Mark Cooksey. What else did that guy do? Because I have no idea about the names of programmers. There's another driver. Dragon's Lair. I mean, I think I played Dragon's Lair once. I mean, it looked like from the little bit I played, I thought, yeah, this is, you know, a passable platforming game. Kind of defeats the point of Dragon's Lair to make it a platforming game, but you know, whatever. Speedy Gonzales, I know that one. I scanned the PAL prototype of that last night. The scanning party. Synergy. Guy's steering wheel is just kind of distracting. PAL prototype of Speedy Gonzales. There wasn't really much different, except the intro music song was different for some reason. I don't know if you ever ripped that one. I released the ROM of that like 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, now this time, since I have a much better setup going, this game is going a lot better than before. I'm trying to take screenshots at the same time as I'm driving. Sometimes that does not work out. Car crashed ahead. At least we know it's a Toyota. Pinball Fantasies. I don't think I played that one. Yeah. Some dude checking his iPod there, even though the iPod wasn't invented for another 10 years. This time it's 3 seconds off. World Masters Golf. Yeah, I've never played that one. The scan should be on the site though. Should be scans of every single PAL game on SNES Central. Going to Pig's Head. I'm not surprised that there was sound differences because the first prototype that I put out was so early. It's hard to read and play at the same time. Sorry for absurd. I mean, you know, I'm probably never gonna update the Spot Goes Hollywood article again, so my suggestion is always to put these kind of findings on the cutting room floor. I fully support the cutting room floor. They're doing stuff that I would never have imagined doing, like in terms of the level of dissecting a prototype. I simply don't have time to do that, for one thing. I think I'm 7th place now. 3 seconds behind about, I think. Yeah, the fact that it's sort of just like a speed trial game, it's just kind of meh. Pig's head of a level. It's like dudes like watching on the side. Oh man, it was hard to avoid those barrels. Okay, a little bit of time. Ah! You know, this game would be a lot better if, you know, more than 1/3 of the screen was the actual gameplay view. Car damage. Made it to the end. Let me see what I've missed. I ended up 4 seconds behind. So, you know, I was terrible, but the AI doesn't really change. The AI is also terrible. Go to the nursery. What's that supposed to be shaped like? I guess it's supposed to be like a baby carriage, so sort of. Oh look, it's raining. Just to make more distractions on the screen, we'll make some windshield wipers on. What the heck? I'm sure there's a brake button, but I haven't used it yet. There's another car. Like, that's something you don't see very often. Go left and right and left very quickly. I'm definitely feeling the true rally experience in this game. That's a good question. Does anybody want to play this game enough to find out the answer to that? Gotta watch out for the hazard of the crashed car. As if I haven't crashed a million times on this stage. Yeah. It's like bales of hay stacked on the road. Thank goodness those scene releasers saved this game from oblivion. It's very likely this game would have just been completely forgotten. Actually, even with the ROM, I think it is completely forgotten. Giving it some attention here. Soon have a proper article on SNES Central. Stop my constant pressing of the B button, and now I'm falling behind. See how I did? I think I was in 7th. Yeah. Ooh, overall results, I'm in last place. I wonder if there's more than those 4 courses. Minute dash. Have snow. Find out different weather conditions. Oh my god, this makes it even worse. I hope that they enjoy it. I feel kind of bad because some of my old articles I was like super harsh about the games. I really shouldn't have been because, you know, these games were not finished. Probably if they had gone and actually been finished, they would have been better. You know, they were under pressure to get things done. Conditions were not great. You hear about it now, how there's like this crunch time, but I think in a lot of these studios, it was always crunch time. Like they had like less than a year to pump out these games, and they might have had a group of maybe like 4 or 5 people working on a single game. You know, when you have to do all the assembly and art, you know, you have to program an assembly, all the graphics are done as pixel art. It takes a lot of time, you know. They just did not have the resources, and often not even official docs to develop the games. I think a lot of developers had to reverse engineer things. Like Matthew Callis put the source code for Super Noah's Ark 3D on his website a few months ago, and he actually asked John Carmack about it, and he said, yeah, the person who did the sound driver, she actually learned Japanese just to read the patents for the Sony chip. So she figured out how to do it by learning Japanese. It's pretty crazy story. That was for Wolfenstein 3D, of course, but they just gave the code to Wisdom Tree to make their silly game. It's just a great anecdote. Doing so well here. Time up. I didn't make it to the end. Distance 7 kilometers. What's the RAC? I want to check that. It's like a German article. Okay, it's currently called Wales Rally GB. Wikipedia article for RAC Rally does not say what RAC means. But it's been around for a long time by the looks of it. Yeah, so Rally is obviously something in Great Britain. Royal Auto Cars, maybe. I don't know. Do the 2-minute dash again. Do it some sand. Roger Albert Clark. Who's that? I have no idea who that is. Let's see how far I get. Hard to avoid everything. Rally is not really a popular auto sport in North America, so I'd see that as being one of the reasons why this game didn't come out. It would make sense if it came out in Europe, but it didn't come out there either. We just have the US box art for it. The forests in the background look really strange. Royal Automobile Club. That would make a lot more sense. It's got the crown on the logo too, so the royal thing makes sense. I'll go as far as to say that Nintendo's trashing of this might have been a bit harsh. Nintendo Power, I mean, it's not great, but I mean it's not the worst thing I've ever played. The game is pretty limited though. I mean, unless they have like more than 4 courses. I guess probably if you played it enough, you could memorize the courses and know exactly when to do the turns. Maybe there's a task of this. I should check. My tires are a bit damaged here. Can't go as fast. Music's alright. It's just kind of drowned out by the car engine sound. Why are there so many bales on the road? Zero. Time up. 7.44 kilometers. I really fail to see the point of this. Unless there was like a battery save of the high scores, but I don't know where the high scores are. Ha! I love the Super Nintendo consoles they have on the left. You can tell this was actually made for the US audience because it's got the US version of the console there. Good to look at different cars. Lancia, Mitsubishi Evolution, Toyota Celica, Prezia, Ford Cosworth. There's a Lancia. Hair. I wonder what network queue is. Do a championship. Must be a password system. Yeah, there's a password system. Invalid. Only the championship mode has the password. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. These are different courses, so the different difficulty settings have different courses. I assume... Oh, it's night. I assume the championship mode is just a combination of all the easier difficulties courses. That's going to be my assumption. I'll give it a try. Network queue. I'll have to Google all this before I do the article. Yeah, nighttime is the best time. Not that time. Ah, things just pop up. It's worse than Cruisin' USA on the N64. Which should not be surprising because it's Super Nintendo. On Lancia, get her done. Ah! Yeah, I think this is the kind of game where you basically would need to sort of memorize the levels a bit. You know, I don't watch Rally. Is it common for cars to crash like that? Good old Hayer, 11 seconds behind. Exit this and try another difficulty level. See if the hard rally has... Oh yeah. You can see the levels are different on the different difficulty levels. Snow. Haven't seen much of that this winter. Today it's like 10 degrees outside. Not much of a winter in northern Germany. Just rain. Lots of rain today. hard. Hard difficulty. Maybe I'll just look the arrow. No, that's a bad idea. Don't look at the arrow. Oof. I'm hitting all the obstacles. Way behind now. Ooh, there's like rocks there. Somehow I avoided all of those hay bales. "13 seconds behind." I want to try the championship and see if my theory is right, that it's just all three difficulties combined. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll play for a few more minutes, and then I'll call it a night, I think. There's still some unreleased games that I need to make articles for. Some of them I don't think I'll get to right away because they're just PAL versions of games that were released in the US, so those don't matter as much. So I think the next time I stream, I have Super Shadow the Beast, Mr. Blue Pea, and maybe Power Slide, although that's just a Super Effects demo, it's not really a game. And I would probably need to use Hegan for that. Yeah, it looks like it. There's also Arcus Odyssey, which it came out in Japan. Maybe those are the next time I'll play those three games: the Arcus Odyssey, Mr. Blue Pea, and Super Shadow the Beast. I'm pretty sure Super Shadow the Beast is very limited because it's not really complete in any way. Mr. Bloopy has 4 prototypes, but it's like a game designed for children. But I don't know if I will get to that until next week, because next weekend is SNES party time. So I'm gonna go visit Chronomoogle D-Force and have a SNES party. Should be fun. I always enjoy SNES party. So yeah, next weekend you'll be able to see me post on Twitter just a lot of SNES related gaming stuff. Should be fun. Go too fast, but it actually makes the game a lot easier. Alright, that's Rally. I think we played enough of that. Alright, I think that's it for tonight. I don't want to go too late tonight. Got lots of stuff to do this week, so I'll try and get articles for these, for Nightmare Busters and Rally up this week. See how much time I have. So anyway, just have a good night, and thanks for watching.